Get him, Mercer. Go on, get him, Mercer. Yeah. Oh, Mercer. Wait. No. Oh, is it? Mercer. Pick him up, Mercer. Sim up. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to UK Wrestling Friday Night Showdown. We are one night away from hallowed ground, all the matches inside the steel cage. I am Brett Hadley here at ringside. Shelby's over there. She's going to introduce somebody in just a second. But what we just saw there, we saw the Dogs of War attacking Momentum tonight. The Dogs of War facing NRG. If the Dogs of War win the match, they will be in the tag team title match tomorrow. But now I'm not so sure that Mo is going to be in any condition to compete. We'll find out more about that later. Oh, God. All right, Shelby, you've got to introduce my favourite person in the whole world. Off you go.
Please welcome to the ring at this time, representing the Persian Empire, Chris Castle.
Laden with sarcasm right from the start. If you ask him, he is the hardest working man in wrestling. He's a complete pain in my castle. He is Chris, former UKW Around the Clock champion Castle. And here he is. Not my favourite person in the whole world, it has to be said. Unfortunately, the microphone is on. And I'd like to say I can't wait to hear what he's got to say, but I would rather not hear it. Unfortunately, we're going to.
I don't think we have a choice.
Oh, God.
Shut your mouth. I've also been important to say there's not.
Has he ever said an important word in his life?
Asking you, so shut your mouth and listen, you might learn something, kid. As you can see tonight, I'm absolutely sick of this ridiculousness. There's no more sunglasses, there ain't no jacket, there's none of this nonsense anymore.
I did notice that coming out.
All you people think I'm a goddamn joke.
Ha ha ha, he is, isn't he?
So you all, I know what you're all thinking, I can see it in your judgmental eyes. You all think tomorrow that Chris Castle should not be getting a title shot against Mikey Andrews, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
You guys are ridiculous. Of course I deserve a title shot. I am the ex-champion.
Keyword there, ex-champion, ex.
So of course I deserve a title shot. Rocco screwed me into a match that I wasn't even ready for.
Blah, blah, blah. Whinge, whinge,
Yeah,
whinge.
that guy. And I am ready to prove to every single last one of you that I am a legitimate challenger. Because I'm going to go on and I'm going to win my title back. And I'm going to prove to all of you guys why I am the hardest working man in wrestling.
Right.
Yeah.
And to prove that tonight, I'm putting out an open challenge. I'll wrestle any stupid idiot moron back there that wants to fight me.
Oh, you mean anybody?
Really?
Chris Castle throwing down an open...
This is
look
you,
at
Brett. Are you going?
Can I do this?
Is it Brett? Are we
Can I
going,
do
Brett?
this?
Surely it's
Alright, well, if no one wants to wrestle me,
No.
I'll beat you up there, Brett Hadley.
Oh,
What?
Brett?
No.
How about I come out down there and I put my fist in your gun?
I'd like...
All stupid words that you've been saying about me. I'll come down here and I'll punch your teeth out.
Oh my God.
Don't you
Really, mate?
Christopher?
You know what, Chris?
Christopher.
The joke is on you.
Push your mouth. Still high. You're not going to know what's going on.
I'm laughing because I know I know what's about to happen to you, and I'm going to love it. What an idiot! As if I was going to let him come up here and beat me up. Big Duncan is there.
Welcome back to the UK Wrestling Arena. 420 pounds of pure punishment. Big Duncan!
How'd you like them apples, Castle?
Chris Castle.
Boo.
I heard and I saw the insults. You think me falling is a goddamn joke?
He's still laughing.
I signed the contract for the 29th to face you because you didn't look at the date, you moron!
Oh, hang on a minute.
I am a one-legged man and you're getting an ass-kicking contest tomorrow night! And if you don't show, you don't get your title shot! I don't care, win or lose, you can have the title shot! I'm just gonna bury you!
I think JPR has the loudest
And
man.
I'm gonna make you scream for real! You dumb pigs!
Oh, Chris,
Well.
what have you done?
Well,
Threatened to beat me up, and that's what you get. Big Duncan, Chris Castle, tomorrow in the cage, and Chris Castle going the opposite way. I mean, oh yeah. When there's about 10 feet between them, he's a big hard guy, isn't he? The finger of doom, 420 pounds of pure punishment is back. Tomorrow. Big Duncan and Chris Castle tomorrow inside that cage. There is no way in hell that Chris Castle was getting his hands on me.
Brett Hadley, Mr. Big Duncan just said that this one's for you. So,
Oh, hang on a minute. Before I get a chance to do that, we've got Bishop, who's racing tomorrow. Jacob Reed. These two guys not waiting for tomorrow at hallowed ground. Bishop and Jacob Reed. And Jacob Reed thrown off the stage by Bishop.
What is happening?
Bishop tomorrow gets his hands on Reed for the belt, but tonight Bishop just threw Reed.
Tomorrow you have nowhere to run.
You heard Bishop straight and to the point tomorrow, nowhere to run, and that could be the sight that we see Bishop with a smile on his face and that Genesis Championship over his shoulder.
What?
Tomorrow, Shelby.
Wow.
Bishop is coming for the Genesis Championship, and he didn't want to
I mean, he
wait.
took it out with him. Jacob Reed left it on the stage.
Yeah, Jacob got lobbed off of the stage. I hope he's going to be in some condition to fight tomorrow.
Tomorrow evening.
What about Duncan?
That's very exciting that Duncan is back. I am very
So
happy
excited.
that Duncan's back. I think I
what
thought
a
he was
mo-
going to be out for so much longer than that.
I did too. I mean, but what a moron Chris is. I mean,
Yeah.
we know this already, but
He's a fair bit of moron, isn't he?
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around a long time as well. He should have really learned by
Should
now.
have known
not
that
to have
eventually.
been so
And
silly.
he was poking the bear all week. He did it on social media again, all week on Twitter, opening his mouth,
I mean, look
writing
at
checks
last week.
that, you know.
When he was making his way to the ring and he was pretending to
Yeah,
be
the crutch.
Big Duncan,
Yeah, he
falling
nearly
down that
nearly
step.
chucked the crutch at me last week.
Yeah.
He was taking the, you know what, he should have known that Duncan saw every single bit of that.
Absolutely.
He heard every single word, and there were a lot of them that came out of that absolute toilet of a mouth of Chris Castle.
Yeah. You
And
are
he should have
very, very
known
right.
that one day soon he was going to get
What was coming to him.
what was coming to him. And tomorrow night, yes.
Because he didn't read his contract properly.
No, tomorrow
didn't see
night.
the correct date.
No, tomorrow night, October 29th, inside that steel cage, Big Duncan returns to get his pound of flesh against Chris Castle.
I tell you what, tomorrow night...
You might need to surgically remove the smile from my face.
Tomorrow night is so full already.
It's chock-a-block.
There is so much happening
There
tomorrow.
is. I tried to get through a lot of it on the pre-show, but I'm sure I forgot stuff.
I think am I right in saying the only belt not up for grabs tomorrow is the TV championship?
Yeah, because, and you know why that is?
Because he's in
A tag team
match.
Paul Hubris and Shauna Reed, the Armada, they are here tonight.
They are here tonight.
They are.
And I got a first glimpse of the Armada early today.
Yeah.
I was glad that I could hardly be seen by both of them because they were not happy coming in.
No, we've seen the past few weeks, Paul Hubris has been a very, very vicious television champion. He's been raining down knees and elbows, he's been knocking people out. He's been brutal. That is the word.
I think that is the only word we can use.
It is
absolutely brutal, unnecessarily brutal.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
no
the
need.
problem with Paul Hubris is it's not just violence to a degree that would win him a match.
And
it's violence to a degree that would TKO two opponents in a row.
We know since WrestleBration he's been a very good television champion. We know how good he is. He knows how good he is. He never shuts up about it. But
that's very true.
The need for the brutality, that's not there, surely.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, tomorrow night it will be Paul Hubris and Shauna Reed against the women's dream ticket holder, Kirsty Love and question mark.
We still don't know who it is.
No, it's infamous, this question mark. We don't know. Maybe we'll find out tonight. Who knows? Otherwise, we'll find out tomorrow at Hallowed Ground. Friday Night Showdown and Your First Contest are on the way after these messages. Stay right there. We are back. It's one night before Hallowed Ground. Nowhere to run. Every match tomorrow night taking place inside the steel cage. Cannot wait. But tonight is Friday Night Showdown. Our first contest on the way right now. Shelby Sinar, who is it?
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a man who tomorrow night, inside the cage, he gets his chance to silence the man who's been tormenting him for weeks and weeks and weeks. He'll get the chance tomorrow. Tommy Dillon tomorrow against the silencer Damian Black inside the steel cage. Will he get his chance to silence the silencer tomorrow? We will find out tonight, though. Tommy Dillon, the commentator from Wednesday night Genesis Ignite, is here, ready for action on Freitag nach Showdown. And here's his opponent.
His opponent making his way to the ring.
It is the one and only, very plucky, very courageous Egyptian underdog.
He is the Egyptian underdog, Young Horus.
Always up some spring competition tonight. Young Horus and the wild card throw it down in your first match right here on Friday Night Showdown. 24 hours before Nowhere to Run inside the steel cage. The mind games of Damian Black come to a crescendo tomorrow. Can Tommy Dillon keep his focus long enough tonight to get a victory over Young Horus? Or is he distracted by Damian Black tomorrow? Inside the cage will be the wild card and the silencer tomorrow. Tommy Dillon looks ready and raring to go here on Friday Night Showdown. He is raring to go. There goes the bell. And this match underway. These two guys, very good friends. It has to be said, there's a lot of respect between Tommy Dillon and Young Horus here. We know Horus is now capable of winning matches. He was on that losing streak for months. He snapped that. It rejuvenated him. It reinvigorated him. It made him into a better person in the end. And the never say die attitude of Young Horus is there. And that knee is there right in the chest of Tommy Dillon. Shots to the midsection and forearms to the face of the wildcard, who shoves off. A very spirited Young Horus shoves him into the corner. Oh, this time the knee of Horus makes the corner, as does the back. And now Dillon burying his midsection into Young Horus, an uppercut. Dylan looks focused and ready for tomorrow. He's going to have to be. Horace ready for that though, and step-up kick there to the face. We've seen him do that before. Horace now with a shoulder block into the midsection of the wild card. Tommy Dillon flips in the ring, the flashy way, it has to be said. Ducks under the wild card, up and over he goes, spins round, Hurricane Rana, head scissors, over goes Tommy Dillon. Horace with a bit of fire to him tonight. Horace with that knee again, he's very well versed with those knees and those kicks right into the face, looking for a bulldog out of the corner. Can he hit it on Dillon? He can. Could this be a quick victory? Is Dillon all consumed with tomorrow? 2.5 for Horace. He nearly got the victory there. Dillon needs to focus on this. A few Tommy chants from the crowd here. Whereas Horace needs to stay on the wild card here if he wants the victory. Keep on him. This kick by Horace tonight. JPR, the heavyweight champion of UKW, has been all over the news this week. JPR here tonight against Mikey Andrews, the around-the-clock champion. That's to come later, and also later tonight I'll try and get a word. I'm unenviably try and get a word with Jonathan Sedgwick tonight. Up, oh my days, all the way into the sky goes Horace. He's flapjacked down by Dillon, who gets a 2.5 out of it. Oh, this time a cradle over in a crucifix when Horace, who kicked out at 2. Now shots to the arm by the wild card. Shelby Signoff back here at the commentary desk.
I am. I have returned. What did I miss, Brett?
You missed these two guys, the wild card and young Horace, going back and forth. A bit like a yo-yo. Oh, big shot. I've been saying about Dillon, is he focused ahead of tomorrow where he's got to face that man who's been tormenting him now for months.
Damien or Damon?
Damien Black. Oh, and Horace is caught in the wrong part of town here. He's getting spun around. Spinning around all the way down with the sidewalk slam. 2.5. And almost it. You hear the agony on the back of Horace after getting spun around like that. And now kicking away at the hamstrings of the Egyptian underdog. Doesn't look anything wrong with Tommy Dillon's focus, it has to be said. Ready for tomorrow. Nowhere to run inside the steel cage. We get two huge tag team matches on the way tonight. The winners could determine what happens tomorrow in the cage. Will it be a 4-way tag match or a 2-way tag match? We'll find out tonight. With Johan Hunt and Joe Sedgwick against a mystery team tonight. And then we'll also have the Dogs of War, Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison against, well, it was going to be NRG, but we saw what they did to Momentum. Mo is not cleared for competition tonight. And Horace might be not cleared for competition after this match with the wild card. Oh, he switches him in with a power bomb. 1, 2, and again a half. Horace just about managing to kick out of that now. And now Tommy Dillon going for the Chiara lock maybe, but Horace pushes him off. Had it well scouted, but it didn't manage to push off that low clothesline from the wild card. And now is he going for the Chiara lock? This time he's looking for it. Oh, an inside cradle by Horace. Oh, almost caught Tommy Dillon off guard there. Jawbreaker. And Horace almost got the victory there, Shelby. Nearly, but not quite.
He's getting closer every time, isn't he?
Very close is Horace at the moment. Kicks again to the back of the leg of Dillon. Here is screaming out. Can Horace hit something here? No, he can't. He gets reversed by Dillon. Looks for the clothesline of his own. A wheelbarrow. Seen Horace do this before. The face to the knee. And Dillon. But Horace hurt himself while doing that.
He did.
He did. He's had that leg worked over, but looks for the knee again. Maybe not. Oh, Dillon might be out, but Horace is unable to get over in timely fashion. This time does. Is this enough? Almost.
Oh.
Very very close for young Horace though with that knee. He's feeling the effects of this match though. That's on both men. And now Horace trying to get some life back in that wheel. Maybe put the wild card away here on Showdown. 24 hours before Hallowed Ground. Nowhere to run. It's spooky season, Shelby.
It is spooky season.
It is spooky season.
Young Horace will fit right in.
Horace fitting right in. You call him scary?
A mask? He's wearing a mask.
He's got a mask.
He's wearing
It's
a mask.
true.
And I'm sure he'd be pretty good at trick-or-treating.
He's protected that mask at all costs. Hang on a minute, on the stage. That's Remus Kane.
I blame you. You said spooky
That's when I
season.
made my debut
Who?
against the necessary evil Palmer. I was a different man back then. I wasn't as wise as I am now. As cruel, as sadistic, as violent. But it would feel like hallowed grounds wouldn't be the same if I were not there. But for me to be there needs to be a reason. There needs to be something for me to chase after, something for me to go up against, somebody for me to take out all of this newfound dark violence on, somebody to tear apart inside that ring, somebody to eviscerate. I could choose many names out of the metaphorical hat, but there's one person I want more than anyone else, someone who is able to bring themselves from the ashes and blaze like a phoenix, someone who is able to revive his career from obscurity. Young Horace, I want you.
Remus Kane, everybody, on the stage saying that he wanted somebody to take out all his newfound anger on. I mean, Tommy Dillon took advantage of the situation. He jackknifed Horace and he got the victory.
Tommy Dillon!
But Remus Kane, you still see the finger pointed at Horace. He's not very happy about what happened because Horace just got called out there. Tomorrow, Remus Kane wants young Horace Shelby inside the steel cage to take out all the newfound frustrations that he has.
I think he'll be even more annoyed knowing that he's just lost that match to Tommy Dillon.
Well, Tommy Dillon's got his own issues. Tomorrow he will get his hands on Damien Black. Young Horace has now got to try and decipher the fact that he's just got called out and beaten as a result by Remus Kane. And tomorrow night in the cage, it will be Tommy Dillon and Damien Black, but will it be Remus Kane and young Horace as well? How he did it, the wildcard, Tommy Dillon with the victory on Showdown, the Armada, Paul Hubris, and Shauna Reed on the way, right after this commercial break. Stay right there. It is Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Wrestling Arena here in Batley, West Yorkshire. It is Brett and Shelby at the desk. Oh no, Shelby's over there, introducing our next two guests. This should be very interesting.
Please welcome to the ring at this time the team of your UK Wrestling Television Champion, the Essential, Paul Hubris, and his tag partner, Shauna Reed, the Armada.
It's the first time we've seen them as a team. You hear the boos ringing out. Here in the UKW Arena, he has been a very impressive television champion, it has to be said, but he's also been a very vicious television champion in the past few weeks, and now he's joined by a woman who shares his mantra, shares all the same attributes as the Essential. Shauna Reed and Paul Hubris here in Batley, 24 hours before stepping inside Hallowed Ground, the steel cage tomorrow night, where they will face face Kirsty Love and a mystery partner we do not know. We do not know who's going to team with Kirsty tomorrow. But I'm most interested. Listen to the chant going out here, Shelby, of non-essential to the television champion. They want to be careful with that.
Yeah, I think.
They want to be really careful what they're saying. Oh, wow. The microphone's in the hands of the Armada. This should be really interesting.
Oh, dear.
This crowd showing the television champion no respect whatsoever.
Are these on? They are on. Excellent start. Now listen everybody, listen. I've got some good news and I have some really bad news to share with you all, unfortunately. Yeah.
He's going home.
Good news.
The good news is he's broke the mic.
There we go. Okay, so the good news is you have two international superstars in me, the essential Paul Hubris, and American superstar Shauna Reed. Yes.
This is where you cheer, says Shauna Reed, but the crowd doing anything but cheering.
Yeah, anything but.
Yeah.
And the bad news, unfortunately, everybody, is me and Shauna aren't wrestling in front of you tonight. That is a shame, isn't it?
Oh, I guess the biggest cheer of the evening so far. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed though, Brett. I
Me
would
too.
like to have seen what they can do.
Got to wait till tomorrow for that.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. Shut up. Thankfully, the light's playing in whatever face that voice is coming from, so that's actually a really positive thing. Positivity. That's what tonight is about. Positivity.
Oh.
Some things are positive.
This is a turn.
Maybe tomorrow's pay-per-view's here, and guess what? Me and Shauna Reed get to absolutely, and Shauna, let me tell you this one more time. So there's this woman called Kirsty Love.
Oh, there we got Kirsty Love chant going. The crowd love her.
Do we not think maybe he should have filled her in before the show?
Yeah.
So calm yourselves down, alright? So I'm talking to Shauna, I'm not talking to you. She's in your face, alright? We're trying to have a conversation here.
Use can shut your
That's
faces.
so is it, isn't it? Yeah, so.
This crowd giving Paul Hubris nothing, are they?
This need to fill you in. So a couple of weeks ago, at the last pay-per-view, Pick Your Poison, you should have seen it, right? I decimated Kirsty Love so much. I kneed her in the face about 50 times. She was left unconscious. I heard she was in the hospital for 3 days after, all because of me. And now...
This bit's true, I'm afraid.
Now, she's wrestling.
Oh, hang on, the mic. Oh, no. We cut the mics? They're on again now. There we go.
Hello, we're back everybody, we're back live, here we are, unlucky. So tomorrow night, that's a lot better and louder, Kirsty Love has been searching for weeks for a partner to face me and Shauna Reed in that steel cage tomorrow night, but guess what, and do you know what, Shauna, I'm gonna pass you the mic and tell people about yourself before we make a big announcement.
She hasn't said a word and they're telling her to shut up. I mean,
I'm going to speak really slowly for you inbred idiots to understand me, okay? Shut up! You're just mad because it's true! You're just mad because it's true! You know what? I saw what you did to Kirsty. I actually watched. And you know what? I think is more funny than all these people with buck teeth that don't know anything is the fact that Kirsty thought that she could take you. It's actually comical. It's comical. But what's even more funny is what I'm going to do to her tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. See, we are the Armada. Oh, shut up. And as the Armada, we are a team. I came all the way from the United States of America to this dump. USA! Trust me, I don't think you guys would understand what. No. I know I'm usually going to be alive, but it's fine. Anyways, as a great team member that I am, we have a connection. The Armada has a connection. That's why I was invited here to completely destroy Kirsty Love tomorrow. And I'm going to love it. You see what I did there?
Again, Kirsty Love chance Hatley.
Listen, here's the facts, okay, and I'll say it again, slowly so you can all understand, okay? Yeah, they are not trying to but anyway.
Is this going somewhere, Shelby?
I would like to think so, Brett.
Oh, it needs to hurry up.
I'll be getting a bus home.
Exactly right, okay? We have chemistry. We are a real tag team. Kirsty Love still hasn't found a partner for tomorrow night. So right now, it's a handicap. And even if Kirsty did find a partner, guess what? They would be a real team like me and Shauna. So tomorrow's going to be an easy one, and quite frankly, I think we should just kind of get out of here, to be honest, Shauna.
Oh, okay. That got, oh, hang on. Whoa!
Sorry, I got your attention. Thanks, appreciate it. I really am sorry. You were cutting a great promo there. We were all really enthralled. We really was getting behind you there. Do you know what? I must admit, like I was on the edge of my seat, like I was, yeah. But anyway, sure. So you're constantly talking about what you're going to do to Kirsty because she hasn't got a partner, and it's going to be 2 on the morning. Well, guess what? I've been sat around contemplating my wrestling career, and at the same time, I'm trying to find a partner for Kirsty. You'll be glad to know that I found her a partner. After much consideration, I have acquired the perfect partner for Kirsty to get in that cage and open a can on you and Shauna.
Surely not.
So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the partner for Kirsty Love, a hallowed ground, is me.
Cayman Carlisle!
And guess what? Me and Kirsty, you haven't even got a clue of what we're going to do to you in that cage because you think that you're so good that the Armada's going to come into UKW and run havoc over everybody at hallowed ground. Not a chance. The boots are back on. Cayman Carlisle, Kirsty Love versus the Armada. Tomorrow night at hallowed ground, inside that cage. You best be ready.
Well,
Oh,
Kirsty Love now does have a partner,
It's
and
happening.
it is the former Grand Slam champion, Cayman Carlisle.
I've already, don't worry about it. I've already, like, listen. Because I'm actually pretty shocked what just happened, but it's also kind of hilarious though, really, because
What?
it's kind of mad because Cayman Carlisle, who I beat in a TLC match for this title, after the match, I broke him as a man. Absolutely broke him as a man. He didn't walk afterwards. He was contemplating retirement, and now the madman has just agreed to be Kirsty Love's partner. So not only do I get to knee Kirsty Love in the face again and knock her out, and you get to join him as well. Not only that, I get to punch Cayman Carlisle in the face again. Cayman Carlisle gets some again. Listen, shut your face in. Well, no. You know what? Us, the Armada, see, we run on IQ. We're a smart team, so don't think we never planned.
You said 6 minutes about.
Don't think we ever had a plan B for if Kirsty truly found a partner. We're not dumb. And tomorrow, I promise you will see plan B.
Well, the essential Paul Hubris was laughing, but at the end, the malicious intent of the television champion came out there because we now know it will be the man that Paul Ubis did beat for that title at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
In that brutal TLC match, it will be Cayman Carlisle and Kirsty Love tomorrow against the Armada. Shauna Reed and the Essential television champion Paul Ubis tomorrow night. Shelby, I cannot believe it. Cayman Carlisle is back.
He is
unreal. And we'll be back with more Friday Night Showdown right after this.
What's happening?
We're back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena here in Batley. So we now know Paul Ubis and Shauna Reed do have competition tomorrow, Shelby. Cayman Carlisle's back.
He is back in the building tomorrow night.
The one-man collective.
Very
Cayman
exciting.
Carlisle it is. And Kirsty Love against the Armada tomorrow. But tonight, it was supposed to be the Dogs of War, Sebastian Mercer and Cliff Harrison against your mates, NRG.
My mates, NRG.
Your mates, NRG. But we saw at the start of the show, backstage brutal attack by the Dogs of War on Momentum.
Yep.
And I've just had word Momentum is not cleared to compete.
Okay.
But Hamza, to his credit, still wants this match. If the Dogs of War win this match, which is now going to be a handicap match.
2-on-1?
Yep, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
If they win, they're in tomorrow in that four-way tag team match after beating up Momentum backstage. So,
Okay.
yep, it's
go
a bit
do it.
dubious, but let's do it.
I'm
It's
going.
on the way right now with implications for tomorrow at Hallowed Ground.
Your next match is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
So yeah, unfortunately, thanks to that attack we saw at the start of the show, Mo is not cleared to compete. And I think the Dogs of War knew exactly what they were doing when they ambushed Momentum earlier on today. Maximising their chances of being in that tag team championship steel cage match tomorrow at Hallowed Ground. They'll get the chance if they can be
The team of Cliff
Hamza
Harrison
Masala.
and Sebastian Mercer. Dogs of War.
I feel bad for Hamza, but that's the nature of, the nature of the beast of what we do here. And Hamza, to his credit, still wants to go.
And their opponent is one half of NRG. Please welcome Hamza Musawa.
I mean, to his credit, Hamza wasn't backing down, but it is going to be a tall task ahead of one half of NRG. If I was Hamza, I'd be very weary about what's ahead of me in that ring right there. There's no quit in Hamza. Not going to let the attack on his partner put him off here. But it's not a good situation to be in if you are Hamza Musawa, Shelby. It's not good. And the implications of this are that if the Dogs of War win tonight, they get in that four-way tag team championship
This is hardly
match.
fair,
I
considering
know.
that it's a
I mean, they maximised their opportunity by beating up Momentum earlier in the day, and yeah, I mean the Dogs of War really don't care. They just want to hurt people. We know
Can we
this
just
already.
address that Cliff Harrison is almost not wearing wrestling gear right now?
No,
he's so
he's-
relaxed about this match, so he didn't even think to put
No. Like I said, I think the Dogs of War knew what they were doing with that attack.
Of course they did.
Maximising the chances of being in that tag team championship match tomorrow. And we already know that the titles are vacant because of what happened last week. Rob Brocco came out here and stripped Joe Sedgwick and Johan Hunt of the belts because of what they've been doing the past couple of weeks. As Hamza fires out the corner, here can Hamza with a senton all the way on Mercer. Can Hamza do it and prevent the Dogs of War from being in that match tomorrow? It could happen. He's going to drop kick him. No, he's going to elbow him again. And Hamza's got something going here. But there's 2 of the Dogs of War and only 1 Hamza. So yeah, Joe and Johan got, you know, thrown off course last week, and then after, the tag was made. Oh, and Hamza didn't see it. Very smart by the mercenary. And Cliff Harrison there. We've had a metamorphosis in Cliff Harrison in the past few weeks. We got Cliffside boring chant going. That's not very nice. So yeah, we saw the tag team champions get their titles taken away from them, but they got back in that 4-way match, and then they had to fight NRG in their joggers and trainers, no less. NRG with the victory got in that match because Red Rocco think they deserved it, which is fine. But is it going to be a multi-team match, or is it just going to be the Persian Empire and NRG tomorrow if Momentum is cleared to compete in 24 hours here at hallowed ground of the UKW Arena, where every match will be inside that steel cage tomorrow. Well, that's tomorrow. This is tonight. Hamza Musawa has taken a licking the same way his partner did. And you hear Mercer going, how do you like that, eh? Well, he's not going to like it. This crowd, though, trying to fire old Hamza back into this. But he's isolated in the wrong part of town, and you know Hamza has nobody to tag. You know he can get sent back in the corner, but Hamza up and over Cliff Harrison here. He's over the head of steam, rolls under Cliff. Cross body, but Cliff catches him in midair. Very strong Cliff Harrison with a fall-away slam. Oya Michiko, great move by Harrison there. The dogs all look like they're having fun. You see Mercer clapping on the outside. Now we get a cover. Is it enough? No, it's not, because he wasted his time gloating. Did Harrison, who'd never have done that at one point. And now he's encouraging, or taunting Hamza to get back to his feet. Hamza trying to fight back best he can here, but as I said, he's got nobody to tag. Unlike Cliff Harrison, who tags in the mercenary, Sebastian Mercer. And now the Dogs of War, a very cohesive unit. Hamza backbreaker, elbow, reminiscent of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, Demolition. You wrestling historians know what I'm on about there. Mercer screaming at the ref, as it was only 2 after that great tag team maneuver. Wasn't quite enough to get it done. And now Harrison talking trash to Hamza Musawa. And there's no quitting Hamza whatsoever. And NRG trying to prevent the Dogs of War from being in that match tomorrow. They want a fair shot at the Persian Empire for the belts. The way to do it is by somehow Hamza defeating both of the Dogs of War here.
At once.
And hopefully, Shelby, Momentum's going to be in a fit state for tomorrow. He wasn't cleared to compete tonight after what happened earlier.
I'm desperate to see NRG in that tag title picture.
I know. I want Mo to be back and better, and Hamza trying his best here to weather the storm. Is he gonna? He's got both of them here, Shelby. He's got them both.
Come on.
No, Hamza. But the Dogs of War 2 is always strong. A suplex. No, it's reversed. Double DDT. Yeah, can Hamza do this? This will be huge. Mercer's out of the ring. Harrison almost caught. And we almost had a straight 2-on-2 tag team match. Of course, the Persian Empire have got to do this themselves later against a team we do not know. Which is quite interesting. We do not know who the Persian Empire are going to defeat. It's prevention for Hamza. Electric chair by Harrison there. Harrison cuts off all the, I'm going to use the pun, momentum off Hamza there. And you hear, I had to. Cliff there just jumped out and said he's done. Makes a tag to the mercenary. Is Hamza done though? 2-on-1's never going to be good. But even more so when you're in there against these two vicious Dogs of War. And you see Mercer taunting. Hamza picks him up. Oh no, this is not good. A neck breaker and a spine buster. Hamza could be out. 1, 2, and 3. And it was too much.
And your winners, the Dogs of War!
So now, as it stands, we've got a triple threat. Tag Team Championship match tomorrow, NRG, the Persian Empire, and now the Dogs of War inserting themselves in that match tomorrow. Hopefully, momentum will be cleared to compete though tomorrow. But for tonight, the Mercenary and Cliff get the victory and they roll on to hallowed ground. They're going to be inside that steel cage tomorrow with a chance to win those ever elusive, very, very prestigious UKW Tag Team Championships tomorrow night at hallowed ground. We're going to see though, in fact, after our next break, we're going to see Joe Sedgwick and Johan Hunt, the former champions, I like saying that, the former champions in there against a team me and Shelby don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is yet.
You don't know, do you?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. But the Persian Empire have to beat this team. Because if the team win, the team who are going to face the Persian Empire get inserted into that match. It could be anybody.
Dude, it could be anyone.
Is it me and you?
I mean,
you're not in a fit state to compete
I'm
tonight,
not,
though, I'm afraid.
not tonight. We've not seen the luchadors in a while.
No.
We've not seen.
I really don't know who it could be.
Could this be the re-debut of the Playtime Mafia?
Well, I unfortunately don't think...
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't
Maybe
think
that
that's
might
going to
not happen.
happen, I'm afraid. You're wishing it would, but...
Who else could we possibly
I don't
have?
know.
I don't know.
Who could it possibly be?
We'll have to wait and see.
Got no idea. Also tonight, the UKW Heavyweight Champion. Did you see him on the news?
I did see him on the news.
JPR is famous.
I was very proud to see him on
Flying
the
the
news.
flag.
And even got a little mention by Mr. Chris Jericho.
I know, of all
Mr.
people,
Chris
the Wizard himself did an interview on our local BBC News this week with
local as well,
the
like
presenter.
really local.
Yeah,
BBC
really
News, so
local.
that was really cool.
JPR on there,
So-
and then an interview with the man himself.
If you are watching, hello.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Mate, Chris, yeah, hi, you, yeah. He's a fan of JPR, wishing him all the best, and we wish him all the best. Tonight, though, JPR will be here against the other, another champion here in UKW, Mike Andrews, the around-the-clock champion in JPR.
Around-the-clock champion.
It's on the way tonight. The Persian Empire against a mystery team. We'll find out who that is right after these messages. Stay right there. It is Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena, 24 hours, or less now than 24 hours before hallowed ground, where every single match will be inside the steel cage. The question is, will it be a triple threat for the tag team titles, or will it be a fatal four-way? We're about to find out. Let's see who the Persian Empire are facing. Shelby, it's all yours.
Your next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Joe Sedgwick and Johan Hunt, the Persian Empire.
I mean, these guys can't be happy. They had those titles taken away last week by Red Brocco, who was sick of the heinous, despicable, disgusting actions of those two men. Those multiple concertos came back to haunt Sedgwick and Hunt, who do not look to be in a good mood tonight. But they do not know who they're going to be in the ring with. We are all about to find out together.
Making their way to the ring.
Who is it going to be? Let's find out all together. The Persian Empire don't know. We don't know. We got some music. Oh, that's the Yorkshireman's music. I mean, that is the Yorkshireman, but he's not got a partner. There's the flag. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, he's back. The captain is back, to the surprise of everybody, but no more to the surprise than the surprise of the Persian Empire, who now have to, go at it with the team. Oh, Captain Dan, after taking that concerto, is back. And the Yorkshire Tears have the chance at ultimate retribution. Not only to get themselves in the Tag Team Championship match tomorrow, but also to get a little bit of retribution on the Persian Empire, who gets thrown out of the ring again in front of me. Oh, the Empire do not like this whatsoever. And now on the outside, oh, Captain Dan taking flight, Yellow setting sail all the way over the top rope. And this is a chance for Captain Dan and the Yorkshireman to get just a little measure of revenge. Oh, and you hear the Yorkshireman screaming, say I quit at Joe Sedgwick after what they did at Pit Your Poison when Sedgwick made the Yorkshireman say I quit to save, well, he thought to save his partner. But then the Persian Empire, with the ultimate act of despicable treachery, did the concerto after the match to Captain Dan. We haven't seen Dan Adams since. Sedgwick is in, up to the top rope now with a drop kick. Makes a tag to Wolf Boy. In comes Johan Hunt.
Wolf Boy?
Wolf Boy.
Oh dear.
Raised by frickin' wolves, you know. Or raised by Mustafa Khan, at least. This juncture.
Definitely Mustafa Khan.
Yeah. Quick, frequent tags. I mean, they've isolated the Yorkshiremen already. The Empire want to get this done because they do not want the Yorkshire Tears in that match tomorrow. It's bad enough they've got the Dogs of War in there now, but
absolutely.
The last thing I'm guessing they want, Shelby, is to have the team of the Yorkshireman and Captain Dan with his dreadlocks. Let's roll up there, but
it's incredibly good to see Captain Dan.
He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks good, but can he get the tag? Johan Hunt cuts off the Yorkshireman here. The Empire looking to regain those belts tomorrow, but tonight they've got to avoid making it a fatal four-way. Drop kick by the Wolfman. Is he looking for the Wolf 1-9 here? He is. No, he hits it. Reverse Wolf 1-9, and now it's the net breaker. Is the Yorkshireman done for? He isn't. And yeah, it's good to see the captain back.
It's fantastic to see.
But at the moment, he's been kept out by the Persian Empire, who have sort of taken over this match and isolated the flat capper of professional wrestling, the Yorkshireman.
Is it me, or do the Persian Empire seem just a little bit disjointed today?
They're not disappointed, they're angry. I mean, they're frantic.
Disjointed.
Disjointed. Well, they're disjointed because now they've got to face, I mean, they didn't know who they were facing, but I'm sure the last team that they wanted to face were the Yorkshire Tears. So yeah, they seem frantic and disjointed at the fact that they've now, you know, got to reap what they sow. They've got to face the consequences. Joe gets a tag. The Yorkshireman almost got a tag.
That was so close.
Oh! Strong legs of the Yorkshireman.
Quick legs of Johan.
Yeah. Oh, but Johan, smart. Pulling down Captain Dan before the Yorkshireman could make the tag. Welcome back to Captain Dan, who just got beeled into the barricade in front of us here.
Whoa!
It's prevention. Oh, it's gone behind us.
I don't know what's going on behind us.
Prevention. It's all about prevention. A big crossbody from the Yorkshireman nearly flattens Sedgwick. Goes for the cover. Is Joe out and winded? Oh, 2.5. Captain Dan struggles back up, and now can the Yorkshireman make the tag here, Shelby? Can he do it? Can he make the tag this time? He's awfully close. Come on, Yorkshireman.
Here we go.
This time he does make the tag.
Got him.
In comes Captain Dan, and in comes Johan Hunt. Captain Dan, after taking that concerto in an absolutely heinous act. I'm thankful you weren't here because you would have lost every bit of composure you had.
Cried again, Brett.
You would have cried because it was that horrible to witness. Myself and Sid Phoenix were the unfortunate ones who had to see that.
Oh, here we go.
Captain Dan stacking them up like cordwood here.
Come on, Dan.
Oh, is he going to do that? Oh, Captain Dan, we've seen him do this. He likes to fly, Shelby. We saw him fly earlier. He was looking for that massive elbow. Oh, splash instead. Flattens them like pancakes. Is it enough?
Oh, very, very close.
Oh, yeah, very, very close. This time he chose to splash over the elbow, but this time the Persian Empire still fighting, somehow trying to prevent the Yorkshire Tears from joining them inside the steel cage tomorrow. Double suplex by The Yorkshire Tears, beautifully done. Joey's trying to reconfigure himself on the outside. Now the Yorkshireman tags, and now
sail is what I heard there.
There you go. I think now he might be ready for that elbow drop after the Yorkshireman picks him up. Big body slam is. Oh no, it's not that. Shelby, what's up, Shelby?
I'm scared.
Shelby can't watch because this is going to be painful. Right to the nether regions. Is that it? 1, 2. I've seen him do this before though.
Wait.
He pulled him up.
Joe just went, ref, that's not allowed.
No, but
I think it is, Joe.
But it is, but you saw what the Yorkshireman did.
He wants Joe.
He really does.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. He literally pulled up Johan Hunt and threw him into his partner and went, no, mate. It's your turn to get speared in the ribs.
Okay.
And Joe Sedgwick is now going to be the one to face the consequences of his own actions here. We saw earlier on what happened to Chris Castle. We now might be. Oh no! The ref got flattened. A shotgun drop kick twice. The fun for that. Oh, 3 times. Sam's getting squashed in the corner. This is not good if you're the ref, because now the Persian Empire. Oh no! This is not good for anybody. Sam is out. The ref, as far as I know, is the only ref we've got, and we know
what the heck?
What the Persian Empire are going to do. What is that?
That's flaming Damon Crow.
It is. Damon Crow is not supposed to. Oh my God! It's a T-bone. Damon, what's he doing there, Shelby? Damon Crow is not supposed to be here. A Red Brocco is here. Damon Crow's not supposed to be.
Damon Crow! This is what we agreed.
Damon Crow's
not even meant to be here.
He's right.
If you're going to carry out these threats.
He's only supposed to be here if he's in a match. Damon Crow DDT Sedgwick right on his head.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to have to ban you from Friday Night Showdown, so this is all sorted out.
Damon Crow laughing. Damon Crow doesn't care because Damon Crow got his revenge on the Persian Empire, and he laughed on his way out and went, the Yorkshire Tears have got this. Joe Sedgwick, Shelby, got dumped on his head.
Don't you start. You can show your own nice as it is.
And Joe Sedgwick looks up at the general manager, but Joe doesn't want to turn around, Shelby. He's not going to like the view. Oh no! The Yorkshire Tears just flattened Sedgwick, but Captain Dan is neutralising Johan, and the referee is right. Sedgwick's out of this. Sedgwick got dumped on his head. 1, 2, another Yorkshire Tears in. They are.
And your winners, the Yorkshire Tears.
Thanks to Flaming Damon Crow, the Yorkshire Tears get a bit of revenge, and Shelby, they're now in tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's now a 4-way tag team match for the tag team championships.
I'll tell you what it is, Brett. It's a 4 corners match.
Yeah. The Persian Empire, the Dogs of War, NRG, and now the Yorkshire Tears in there tomorrow in the steel cage.
And we already know, following last week from Red Rocker, that Yowie and Joey
They've got
have
to
to
start.
inside the cage.
One more bad news. One more piece of bad news. Very good point. Glad you remembered.
I did.
The Persian Empire have to start the match
And
tomorrow.
the worst thing is, the one pinfall that it will take to win that match can't happen until all 4 teams are involved.
So, the Persian Empire are going to have to wait until all 4 teams in, because, the match, I don't officially ring the bell to start the match until all 4 teams are in there.
Exactly.
The bell will not ring. And it goes from bad to worse for Joe Sedgwick and Johan Hunt. But it's a good time if you're the Yorkshire Tears. They're back together. And tomorrow night in the cage, they get their chance to become what they wanted to be all along and be the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions they get. Their opportunity tomorrow, left to lick the wounds in the ring, the Persian Empire. I'm going to let them do that. And we'll be back with more Friday Night Showdown after this. Stay right there. We're back on Friday Night Showdown, one night before Hallowed Ground. We now know 4 corners tag team match tomorrow. The Persian Empire, the Dogs of War, the Yorkshire Tears. Oh, yes. I love it. And NRG tomorrow for the tag team championships. Tonight, though, we're going to hear from a man who's tomorrow challenging for the Hardcore Championship. It's this man, Shelby. Let's bring him out.
Please welcome to the ring at this time, J-Lo Lewis!
I mean, he wanted violence. He wanted violence. And the most violent man in UKW, the head of the Hardcore Championship division, answered the question, and J-Rose has brought some friends with him. J-Rose has brought a friendly trolley of weapons out to our stage, and it has to be said, it's a very confident look on the man that in 24 hours faces winter for the Hardcore Championship.
Look at it.
I mean, it's a trolley full of weapons, that's what
My
I
opponent tomorrow, Mr. Henry Winter, that's his thing, right?
Hardcore is his thing, you're right.
It's quite unfortunate that he's not here tonight. I've got quite a few things to say before we go to war tomorrow. Hey, don't think I'm that stupid that I don't know what I'm in for tomorrow, right? I know, thank you, Rog. I know for a fact Henry Winter is going to absolutely give me an absolute ID. I understand that Winter will stop at nothing to make sure he walks out as Hardcore Champion, but Winter knows how mental I can actually go. That's why it was so easy for Henry Winter to accept the challenge, because he knows how far I'm able to go. Winter and myself are not strangers, we've known each other for a long time, we've danced quite a lot. You know what? I can see a few faces looking about me now. I can see a few eyes looking down. Some of you don't think I'm doing tomorrow, do you? Some of you all think I'm truly crazy for standing in not only a ring with Henry Winter with hardcore stipulations, but a cage with hardcore stipulations. Do you really think I'm not mad that I don't know this is going to hurt? Winter! I know how dangerous you are! But you've no idea, you have no idea how dangerous I've become. And I understand that Henry Winter is one of, if not the biggest and most dangerous monsters to ever step foot in a UKW ring, but when have I ever feared monsters?
Yeah.
When have I ever feared a fight? Hell, when have I ever feared putting myself through the ringer for the entertainment of every one of you? So I ask you people now, do you think I fear Henry Winter? Do you guys think this is going to be an easy night for Henry Winter tomorrow night?
Sorry.
To that person who just said yes, thank you for that. Thank you. Because idiots like you get proven wrong every single day. Tomorrow night, you see that trolley right there? You see it? That's nothing, absolutely nothing compared to what me and Winter are going to bring to the table tomorrow. And I'm finishing with this. Again, I'm not stupid. I know that I'm either going to walk out the Hardcore Champion tomorrow night, walk out the cage as Hardcore Champion, or I'm very well aware that I'm going to die trying. Mr. Winter! Winter! Tomorrow night! Let's dance.
J-Ro wants to dance, Shelby, and tomorrow night the dancing will be inside the steel cage, and J-Ro knows exactly what he's in for tomorrow.
The final words from J-Ro there with
tomorrow's sake, he truly does know what he's in for tomorrow.
I mean, I think he has to be very, very aware of what is coming his way. He's seen Henry Winter do these hardcore matches.
He knows.
He's seen the level that he works at.
Yep.
And to be fair, to be super honest, Jiro has been around a very long time. I've known him from my original OG collective days. We were brothers. He was brothers with Henry Winter, and we've seen where things have ended up with various tag teams over the last couple of years.
Indeed, but
to see this match tomorrow inside the steel cage with weapons.
I mean, J-Ro wanted the violence. He's going to get it.
He's definitely going to get it.
He is going to get it tomorrow. Oh dear. Still to come tonight, I have. Why have they asked me to do this?
I don't know, but I'm glad it's not me.
No, because
I don't think I could. I've already got a bit of a weird stomach today.
I feel a little bit uneasy about the fact that I've been tasked with trying to get a word and the thoughts of Jonathan Sedgwick. We've seen what's happened to him in the past few weeks with Ian Creed.
Yeah.
And I've got to try and get a word with Sedgwick.
I'm not doing it. You're the interviewer. Brett.
Are you the
You're the podcaster.
Yeah, but
speaking of podcasts.
Yes, I'm so excited.
It's happening tomorrow, Brett.
I get to sit down with JPR tomorrow for the next episode of the UKW podcast. Cannot wait. And speaking of JPR, he's in our next match.
He is.
And I hear in my ear we're going to get them out before the commercial break.
We're going to do it now.
Yeah, we are. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. JPR is here, and he's got to face this guy.
Your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall, and is a champion versus champion match. Making his way to the ring first, please welcome your round the clock champion, Mikey Andrews.
So yeah, 24 hours before hallowed ground, JPR not taking a back seat to anybody. We know he doesn't do that. And tonight wants some friendly competition with Mikey Andrews here around the clock. Champione who has to keep his eyes open all the time. Since winning the Around the Clock Championship from Chris Castle a few weeks ago. Chris has his own issues tomorrow at midnight, and I'm still very, very happy about that. This crowd are about to be very happy because it's time to introduce the man of the moment.
Making his way to the ring, your UK wrestling champion, the loudest man in British wrestling, JPR!
The one and only. He's been all over everywhere this week as JPR. The light up jacket is back. And here he is in the flesh. Maybe the loudest, but also maybe the proudest man in UK wrestling at the moment. JPR is in Batley on Friday Night Showdown. 24 hours before he has to step inside the steel cage with Cerebral Steed to defend that heavyweight championship.
Tomorrow night. It's happening. And I'm very excited. And you know what, Brett? As JPR was doing his entrance just then, I clicked why he likes Jericho so much. This jacket is very similar to one that Chris Jericho wore.
It is, yeah, exactly. We talked about Chris Jericho
I didn't
earlier.
realise that.
No, it's
until
true.
just now.
The light up jacket is not a coincidence. This match on the way after this commercial break. Stay right there. We're back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UKW Arena in Batley. The lights on the jacket are out.
They're out.
They're out. It is JPR, the UK Wrestling Champion, 24 hours before facing Cerebral Steed.
I hope that means that referee Sam's lights have come back on after being nearly flattened earlier this evening.
Sam's okay after getting, flattened by about 5 people in the corner. Yeah. Hope Sam's all right. JPR and Mikey Andrews ready for action here on Friday Night Showdown. Mikey being very patient in the corner.
But also a little bit cocky.
Yeah, he was sat up on the top rope there, wasn't he? He was
Quite like a
bit...
brave champion, though.
There's a difference between brave and cocky, I think, though. Let's do it. The bell rings. JPR has got to face the walking assassin tomorrow. Cerebral Steve. Very dangerous, the Cerebral Steve. We've seen it the last few weeks. I am looking forward, like we said before the break. Tomorrow afternoon I will be sitting down with JPR. One-on-one flat. Exclusive interview on the UK Wrestling Podcast to come next week. It'll be really interesting to see how JPR's feeling, like since he won the title, what his last month's been like. You know, I'll grill him about being on the news this week, how it feels to...
That does sound like a very good review, Brett. It's one of those things where it's like, it'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
I promise it will be
I am
really
going to get the inner thoughts of JPR, I guarantee it.
I'm really looking forward to it, and I think...
I'm really good. He's an interesting man, you know, and he's a respectful man, but Mikey Andrews is...
What was that, Brett?
That's not very respectful. I'm not used to seeing the cocky side of Mikey Andrews, but JPR's like, yeah, all right, if that's how you want to be, then that's how we'll be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to look on his face as if to say, right, you want to play it like that, Mikey, then hey, well, you know, you don't want to play fair, then hey, okay. That's fine. And now Mikey is more or less mocking this champion, but JPR not taking kindly to it. He's now got Andrews snapmares him over. Oh, we're going to go for the Alan Shearer kick. I think we are. Andrews has got to be careful of this. No, right to the small of the back. JPR wants one more. Is he going to get one more?
I think it's going to happen, Brett.
I think it is. Oh, this time getting an extra bit of steam. But this time Andrews ducks out the way. Andrews trying to suplex JPR. Suplex JPR. All the way over. Yeah. It's a big man to get all the way over. Mikey Andrews is strong. He might be not the tallest guy in the world, but he's strong as hell. He really is. To recover on JPR there after throwing him over his head, gets a 2.5. Andrews, the around-the-clock champion, and working away on that leg. I mean, we know the leg issues of JPR have been very well documented in the past few months. Missed a number of weeks after breaking his ankle. He came back the day after having the cast off. And defeated Mustafa Khan for the title, only to lose it later on. But now Andrews has got him in a half Boston Crab. JPR refusing to quit.
We're gonna get that rope.
Yeah, it's a long way, but he makes it. I don't think, Shelby, there's an ounce of quit in any of the 300 plus bones in JPR's body. I don't think there's any sort of quit whatsoever in the UKW champion. I just don't think that's a thing that JPR knows how to do. Mikey Andrews, though, knows how to do quite a lot of things, but can he suplex the much bigger JPR? Not if JPR has anything to say about it. JPR fires back on Andrews. And now JPR turning the tables. Turning the tables and wanting Mikey Andrews to tap out here. Is the around-the-clock champion in too much of a predicament? He's very strong, but he's trying to fight back. But by doing that, he made it worse because JPR's dragged him back to the middle of the ring. Andrews is trying to bridge out of this Boston Crab or inch his way to the ring. It's a long way to those ropes, but this time the big strong legs of Mikey Andrews managed to force off JPR. And this match rolls on. Friday Night Showdown, a long way from finish. We're still going to hear tonight from the women's champion, Leonie Rose. Oh yeah, cannot wait to hear what she has to say tonight. And then I have to get some sort of word even with Jonathan Sedgwick later on. I feel really uneasy in case Ian Creed is somewhere around. You know, it's a bit of an unenviable task, but I've got to do it tonight. Try and get a word with Jonathan Sedgwick whilst Ian Creed's presence looms around. Mikey Andrews and JPR on the outside now. Referee counting. Both men. I mean, Mikey Andrews has shown a bit of an attitude tonight that we're not used to seeing. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it, to be fair, but he's doing whatever he needs to do. Shaking the head of the champion into the mat is Mikey Andrews, the around-the-clock champion. Oh, stamps on the hand of JPR. Nothing pretty about what Mikey Andrews is doing. He's more or less walking around. JPR dissecting every bit of his body. It's smart, and now he's got JPR caught in the middle of the ring here, like we were saying earlier. It's a long way between the ring and the safety. It is a long way between the safety of those ropes and where JPR is. But the champion trying to fight back here. He's got Andrews up on his shoulders. What's he going to do with him here? Oh, not much, because Andrews fights out and spikes JPR. Andrews with boos raining down here. I think that's just JPR is so popular. 2.5. JPR, Shelby, does not want to lose 24 hours before his title defense.
No, not at all.
Is not what he wants to do. And you hear Mikey there shouting at the referee. Come on, that was 3. Yeah, why can't you count to 3? I mean, the referee's been battered about tonight. That might be why.
He's probably lost all sense of up and down.
Well, Mikey Andrews just lost sense. We're getting clotheslined by JPR. He hits the ropes, crisscrosses, and it's another one. And now, the champion with a bit of momentum going. Might be looking for the Red Run DDT. If he hits that, it might be. Oh! Cerebral Steve.
See, look, I'm in your head, bro. And I'm in there going through. Trust me, hollow ground. In 24 hours.
Where is Steve?
There's going to be a new champ, bro. And just remember.
Is that downstairs?
It doesn't look like downstairs.
Is he downstairs?
No, I mean.
I'll see you soon, kid.
Cerebral Steve saying 24 hours.
What?
There's going to be a new champion, but
is he here?
I don't know. JPR seems to think he is. JPR, I mean, that doesn't look like our downstairs area. I mean, JPR's out of here. I mean, it's after Cerebral Steve, and you hear JPR behind me screaming, "Where is he?" I mean, that's not our. You hear him? JPR's still looking for Cerebral Steve, but in the meantime, Sam's counting. JPR's halfway down the road at this point, trying to find Cerebral Steve, and he's lost all focus. And meanwhile, in the ring, the referee's up to 9.
Oh, JPR, really?
JPR's focus was all on Cerebral Steve, and he's lost by count out.
By count out, Mikey Andrews.
I mean, where was Cerebral Steve? I mean, wherever he was, it didn't matter because he got right in the head of JPR, who hard-tailed it out of here. And nonetheless, a victory for the around-the-clock champion, Mikey Andrews, here on Showdown. Wow. I mean, where was Cerebral Steel? That didn't look like our backstage area.
I mean, there's a small amount of downstairs in the men's changing room that is painted light blue.
Yeah.
But what's that downstairs?
That didn't look like it, but Cerebral Steve's saying...
He's really messing about with him, isn't he?
He is, and he said, tomorrow night, 24 hours from tonight, there's going to be a new champion. He was very self-assured.
There we go.
Very, very focused, Cerebral Steve. A very dangerous man, we know it already.
Yeah. And there's referee Sam having to carry JPR's championship belt back to the back.
Yeah, he had held it out of here. And there's the belt, look, because...
Gone.
Yeah, JPR just went. He left without his jacket, he left without his belt. Maybe, who knows if he's found Cerebral Steel or not. But he will find him tomorrow.
He will indeed.
There will be nowhere to run. See what I did there?
Nowhere
Tomorrow, for JPR and Cerebral Steel for the UKW Heavyweight Championship, less than 24 hours to go before they have to get in the big blue cage tomorrow.
Big blue cage.
Tonight, I still can't believe I've got to try and get the thoughts of a man who hasn't expressed his thoughts because he hasn't had chance. The last few weeks, all we've seen is Ian Creed come out here and blindside Sedgwick for 2 weeks with knees, knock him out, and then last week he managed to get Sedgwick to sign. I mean, technically, yeah, you might well cough. But he tried to get him to sign with his own bloodbath contract for tomorrow. I've been tasked with trying to get some sense out of Jonathan Sedgwick and find out how he's feeling. 24 hours, but after the break. Your friend and mine.
Our bestest friend in the whole world. She always weasels her way onto a show, doesn't she?
You thought like Chris Castle was my least favourite person in the world. The person who's coming up after the commercial break has to be Shelby's least favourite person in the world. Who is it? We'll find out in just a minute. Stay right there. It is Friday Night Showdown, live from the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley, less than 24 hours before hallowed ground inside the steel cage. So, did you work out who I was on about before the break? It's this person, Shelby. Let's get her out.
Please welcome to the ring at this time, your two-time women's champion. I wonder if she's still wearing her dressing gown. Leonie Rose!
Delightful. Here comes the champion who tomorrow is in for a tough task because she has to face Nina Samuels tomorrow, and she is still wearing a dressing gown. And tomorrow she's got to face Nina Samuels. You might have to go and get the mic off Shelby. Good luck with that. Let's find out what's on the mind of the champion. And I mean, I hate to say that, well, I don't hate to say it because it's fact, but Nina Samuels has already beaten Leonie Rose one time.
I'll be having words with Red Brocker. My contract needs amending.
Well, she's already beaten Leonie before. Can she do it tomorrow, Shelby, when it matters and become the new champion? I know you do.
I hope so.
Right, all of you shut your mouths because this is between me and Nina. Nina, tomorrow we go one-on-one for the women's championship. And I can already see that stupid smug smile across your face because you already think that you've won.
She's already beaten her once.
And usually I'd stand here and give you all the reasons why you haven't, because you haven't. But I'm not going to do that. You think because you beat an unprepared me one time on Showdown that you've got to beat tomorrow. And that's fine. I'm not angry about it because it's not going to happen.
She sounds confident, Shelby. I mean...
I'm not one to be underestimated. And I'm not quite sure who the hell you think you are, waltzing back into this company and immediately thinking you can be at the top when I have done nothing but salvage and carry this division on my back for the better part of a year.
Here we go again.
The respect I deserve.
Here she goes, Shelby.
Confidence and stupidity look the same when you've got adrenaline running through your body.
The same old feel from Leonie, isn't it?
I don't need to prove myself to you. Overlook me, Nina, it's fine. I'll admit it. You're stronger than me. You've more experience than me. Why wouldn't you overlook me? I understand. Genuinely, I do. But that will be the biggest mistake you can make. I am a two-time women's champion for a reason. And that is why you have already lost. Shut your mouth. See you tomorrow, Miss Worldwide.
Very confident words out of Leonie Rose. Very confident words. that, you know. So tomorrow it will be Nina Samuels and the only rose. Shelby's got to be careful. He only needs to get out of there before Shelby gets that microphone, I tell you. Laughing about it. She did that completely on purpose. Tomorrow, Nina Samuels against Leonie Rose tomorrow in the steel cage for the UKW Women's Championship. Oh, that's tomorrow, but tonight, I feel a little bit anxious here. Hello, everyone. Hi. So, I have a very difficult task here. Are you all looking forward to tomorrow? That's the question. Hello, Brown, inside the steel cage now. One of the matches we're going to see features the former UKW champion, the CEO, Jonathan Sedgwick. Yes, he deserves all the cheers, but the last few weeks we have seen Sedgwick come out here and get ambushed by Ian Creed. Don't call him I'm not even going to say the word. You can say it. You can say it, Shelby.
I'll say it.
We've seen, and I've been told that I have to try and get the thoughts. I can't, I mean, he's not had a chance to say how he feels because he's been getting blindsided, but we're going to try and do this. Would you welcome to the stage, Jonathan Sedgwick, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I mean, I saw you looking around. You seem a little bit distracted here, John. I mean, the last few weeks we've seen Ian Creed come out. He's hit you with knees from behind. He's knocked you out. Last week he got you to sign the contract with your own blood. How are you feeling ahead of this match tomorrow inside the steel cage? How the heck are you feeling about this?
I'm off the words. All my career I've faced many.
Oh my god, no way.
What the?
Oh, I just swallowed.
Oh my god! Oh my god, like, we'll see you, we'll see you at Hallowed Ground.
What?
What the hell was that?
Oh my gosh, Brett.
Let's just go, that's enough, right, we'll see you at Hallowed Ground. Good night, everybody.